And defensively, the Orioles look like this. First pitch forthcoming as Jose Reyes is set to go. Underway now tonight as the first pitch is looked at for strike one, as we'll get this going a little late at 7:06 tonight. EK, let's take a look at our homestanding nine as they enter play here this evening. They come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Always important to play good baseball in front of the home crowd, and they were fortunate to get this series off on the right foot in game one. They'll hope to continue their winning ways here in game number 2.
Josh Donaldson will dig in now, and he, like many others, was held hitless in the shutout yesterday afternoon. Now the first pitch, and a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does two things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
Comes set, now the pitch. Pitch is a cold strike, the throw, and it's not in time, so Reyes has himself a stolen base.
And this is all about a table setter at the top of the lineup doing his job perfectly. Gets on base to start the ball game. Now he's into second on the stolen base, and they're off to a fast start here early on.
Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. The throw. And it's not going to be in time. It's a steal of third for Reyes. So kind of a questionable time to be trying to take third, as that very easily could have been a strike him out, throw him out double play, but he is in there with one away. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
And you know, all you have to do is point back to yesterday's ball game. This was part of their downfall, hitting with runners in scoring position. They just couldn't sustain any kind of offense. So this would be a big boost if he could turn the tide a little bit here and come through big. And if this ball's hit maybe just a little bit harder, he might have a shot at doubling a man off. But since it's hit so softly, he's only going to wind up getting one out.
Edwin Encarnacion now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
One thing to keep an eye on as this game goes along, first pitch strikes. The more this guy can work from ahead, the better off he's going to be.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. Pause, now the pitch. Ball and 2 strikes now to the 2014 All-Star.
Oh, classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
The 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
And we're going to see a lot more of this, because this is a guy who's let it be known that he will work inside. He'll even back you off the plate if he has to.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but that's the 3rd strike and the 3rd out. Side is retired. 1 left for Toronto. Jays 0. O's coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Everett Cabrera will step in for the first time, and as you can see, not the fastest of starts for him this first week of the season. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. EK, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come out of the gate slowly. Just one of their first 4 have been wins.
And you know, the little things, have been a recurring theme on these telecasts for years now, but when you're in a losing streak like this, no matter how minor it is, it always seems like the little things are going the other team's way. That has certainly been the case these last few games.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this is hit weakly in fair territory up the line. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. A look now at the scouting report as to what you'll see from this 22-year-old right-hander. Alejandro de Yaza will be the batter. First offering on the way. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Pitch is away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Over to Smoke at first, and there are two away. Adam Jones will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and two away here in the first. And a bouncing ball, foul. Pitch on the way. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Now here it comes. Fouled straight back. Here comes another 0-2. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
And this will be lined into center field, and they've got themselves their first hit of the ball game.
Yeah, he was hoping for a quick 1-2-3 to start the night. Well, he's going to have a little work to do with a runner on and a dangerous cleanup hitter coming up.
And this is hit well towards the hole. And there's the base hit as that gets through into left.
Well, even when you keep him in the ballpark, he can be trouble. Here he's right on this pitch, and he smokes it into left field for a solid single.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Seems like he's missed his spots a few times here already.
Yeah, he hasn't been overly sharp, that's for sure. It hasn't caught up to him yet, but he's going to need to find that rhythm.
The 1-1. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. He's ready. Now the pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. Orioles strand a couple. We've played an inning. No score. Russell Martin will come forward now. Back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off.
Russell Martin.
92 splits the plate, and it's strike one. The Orioles here in their new orange jerseys, or perhaps their new old orange jerseys. Haven't been seen since 1992. And there's a swing and a miss by Martin as he falls behind now, 0-2. Had him lunging for that one as he sends a little ground ball out in front of the mound. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Justin Smoke digs in at the plate. Here's the first offering. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Here's the pitch. Good changeup, and it's 0-2. He may not throw a ton of changeups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are, so the more you can keep these guys guessing off balance, the better.
Now another 0-2. Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. Dalton Pompey will stand in here looking to keep the inning alive with two gone now in the top of the second. Starts him out with the slider for a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a high chopper to short. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Manny Machado will start things off in the bottom of the second. Here's Machado with a drive. Well hit to deep left field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Well, any time you can retire this guy, that's good. Anytime you can do it leading off an inning, that's great. And anytime you can do it on one pitch, that's a full trifecta right there.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start in that bat, especially your first time up.
I agree. Give me a nice, easy one in the dirt that I can take so I can really get ahead in that count early.
Here's the 2-0. 3-0 now.
And from where I'm sitting, this guy looks to be a guy that's starting to rush out there now. Might not be a bad idea for the catcher to try and slow him down a bit.
And no doubt about this one, it's in there, 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
And he drops a change in on him there, and that'll run it full 3-2.
Yeah, it's hard to look for a change up there, especially when a guy's got a good live fastball.
And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. The 3-2 one more time. This is past the mound. Oh, but a diving stop deep in the hole. And the throw forces the first baseman to leave his feet, and by the time he came down, it's too late.
Boy, what a great effort just to knock this one down before it gets into center field. But that was going to be asking a lot for him to get up and throw his man out. And as you can see there, that throw is well late.
Caleb Joseph will stand in now, 0 for 4 in that day game yesterday. Now here's the first pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Here's the 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
So tough to hang in there on that pitch, but you got to do it. You can't give up that inside corner, or this guy will eat you alive.
Ready now on 1-1. And this one's in the dirt, but fortunately here, no advance. Here's the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Here he comes on 3-1. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away. Jonathan Scope will dig in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Right on the heels of a walk. He needed to get ahead of the next guy, and he did just that.
He's set. Now the pitch. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee-high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
2 strike deliveries in the dirt, 1-2 now.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking. You've got to put this ball in play.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You've got to make these guys earn it.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Well, you talk about a big time to come up with a strikeout. Now, you've still got one more guy to get through here in the inning, but now with 2 outs, you can take a step back, take a deep breath, and know that those runners have to stay put at first and second.
Everett Cabrera will get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 2. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
He wanted to go after that one, but that's a good eye to just watch it all the way in.
Now a ball hit hard but foul as this one forces the third base coach to dance out of danger. Here comes a 1-2. So 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now Cabrera awaits the 2-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
And now, whatever pitch he feels most comfortable with, that's the pitch he needs to throw right here, because he cannot afford to put this one out of the strike zone.
Full count offering on its way. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Well, this is going to be a short outing if the walks continue to be a problem. He had 2 already here in the second inning.
Alejandro De Aza will take his cuts now with a big opportunity to give his club the lead here. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Open stance by De Aza. Here's the pitch. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
And that's what he needed here with 2 outs. He couldn't afford to fall behind another guy here in the inning, so that's a good job to jump in that driver's seat with strike 1.
Pitch is piling up, 44, and he's not clear of the second yet. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
And this is all about having faith in your catcher that he's going to block that pitch, as well he should. He's one of the best around when it comes to smothering balls in the dirt.
Breaking ball misses the corner, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Oh, that's a tough take, but a good one. The pressure's still squarely on the pitcher out there. He's still got to come in.
Deep breath. Now the 2-2. Now a ball hit hard toward first. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Devin Travis ready to go here as we begin the third.
Second baseman.
First pitch coming. Third inning starts with a slider that's looked at here for ball 1. The next pitch. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you've got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
Swinging a shot back up the middle. And this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single. So with the leadoff man at first, time to jump back a half century or so as we call on today's version of this date in baseball history. Kevin Pillar will stand in for the first time here. First pitch coming. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Off the plate again. 2-0 now. Nobody out, runner on first. Now the 2-0. Oh, I bet he'd like to have that swing back. It's 2-1 now.
Wow, no chance of getting on top of that fastball. I mean, that's helmet level right there.
Here he comes on 2-1. Oh, he goes right with the fastball, and this is stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. And he'll get in there safely. And the runs across to score, and the Jays will take an early 1-0 lead.
Well, he'd been doing a really good job of working corner to corner, but this is one of the first pitches we've seen that kind of found the middle of the plate, and it's going to cost him a run, as this will wind up being an RBI double.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and stepping in is the shortstop, Jose Reyes. Now the first pitch. And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
And this pitch isn't anywhere close to the strike zone. I mean, this goes behind him at the plate. That's way off target.
the 1-0. And this misses as well, so it goes to 2-0 now on the Jays shortstop.
Oof. That high fastball is definitely a pitch guys will pop up, and that's what he's looking for on the mound. So that's good restraint to hold back and not swing.
Now a ball lined towards center field. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Josh Donaldson will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. Now here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Maybe a spot to pitch out on 0-1.
Well, I think he wants to go, no doubt. Might not be too bad an idea.
From the belt, the pitch. And a good call as they pitch out there, but Reyes isn't going yet. Now the 1-1 pitch. Sure enough, there goes Reyes. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it's not in time. Second steal of the game now for Reyes.
Well, when you're struggling as a ball club, this is when you got to force the issue a little bit. And that can mean being aggressive on the bases. And now he's into second here on the stolen base.
A 2-1 offering. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Here comes a 2-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
A runner at second, nobody out. Here's the 3-2 pitch. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. So with one gone, let's take a brief glance at our upcoming schedule to see what's coming up here on the show. Jose Bautista will stand in, a line-out victim his first time. And here's the first pitch. Hammered the other way to deep right field. And say goodbye to that one. Into the seats and right for a home run. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Career number 247. As the Blue Jays have opened it up further now, 4-0.
Well, you figure it's only a matter of time till this guy gets going. That's his first home run here on the season, and you can bet it ain't going to be his last.
Now batting,
Edwin Encarnacion now. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
And now, even with 4 runs in against you here in the inning, you got to just wipe the slate clean and just take the approach that you're starting over out there.
And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And now Jones fires it in off the wall. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Boy, they are really sticking it to him right here. That's the 5th hit he's coughed up in this inning alone, and you got to believe that that leash is getting a little bit shorter with each passing batter.
Runner in scoring position at second with 1 away. And that'll bring in the all-star catcher, Russell Martin. First pitch to him. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. For Encarnacion, he's at second with his second double of this young season. The 0-1 home to Martin. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And they'll tack on one more as this is now a 5-0 game.
Now batting.
Oh, this one really hurts. You don't mind seeing this quite as much with the bases empty, but this one's going to cost them a run.
Here's Justin Smoke now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. I think that man right there is reaching the end of his wits.
Oh, his team is absolutely imploding right now, and it basically came out of nowhere.
And this could wind up being a bullpen kind of game as we've got action down there right now when we're only in the 3rd inning. Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, and you got to be careful that you don't go up there helping them out, especially if you get that feeling that they're trying to work around you.
Here's the 1-1. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Now he'll bluff it to first and fire back to 3rd. And he'll be tagged out at 3rd base on a heady play. Dalton Pompey will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
And even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
Here's a 1-0. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line, but this will land foul just shy of the wall. The 1-1 home. Hit hard back up the middle. In there, a base hit.
And another hard hit ball off of him right there. And that's not the first one he's allowed so far. As you take a look at his line, not too much to write home about right there. This has not been one of his better performances at all.
First pitch on the way. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. All in all, 10 men come to the plate and 5 score. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Orioles nothing. Adam Jones will step forward now to lead things off, and after that last half inning, his guys are going to have some work to do.
Yeah, those 5-run innings are tough to bounce back from, but there's still time. They don't need to panic. They just need to focus on getting a few guys on base here.
And signals crossed that time, so he'll step off and try again. The 1-0. And, oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off.
He did not like that one bit. You know, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
Here's the 2-0 pitch now to Jones. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. The 2-1. Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2. Here he comes on 2-2. And he gets under the 2-2 a bit as this is sent in the air out to straightaway central. Under this is Pompey, and he's got it for the first out.
This is where, as a pitcher, you can start to put the clamp down. This was a tie ball game, but now all of a sudden, he's out there with a 5-run lead. So you can bet he won't be afraid to start going after guys a bit more, just like he did right there.
Chris Davis comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
Yeah, and if you've got him to look at the first pitch up there, why not throw it again? Also let her high. That puts him in a quick 0-2 hole.
Chopper foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ready with another 0-2. Off the plate at 94, 1-2. Here it comes. This is offered at in the dirt for strike 3. Just needs to make that easy throw to first. And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now.
Kind of a double-edged sword right there. He wants to bounce a curveball to get a swing through, and he gets it, but then he's got to worry about that ball maybe getting away. Fortunately, that's a nice play to keep it close and get the runner out at first.
Here's Steve Pearce now. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Pilar is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Kevin Pilar come in now to lead things off against our starter, who probably wishes he had a mulligan to use on that last inning.
Yeah, he was doing just fine up until the last time he took the mound. He's got to hope that was just an aberration, or he might not stick around to see another inning.
And now a pitch on the way. And this is on the ground toward the hole. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So the leadoff man retired now for the shortstop, Jose Reyes. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Right on that pitch that time as he wraps it into center field. A base hit.
Yeah, and a 1-out single here gets him a base runner in the 4th, as you can check out his line so far. You'd like for him to give you at least another inning or so, but with numbers like that, he might be on pretty thin ice already.
Josh Donaldson will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick, or worse, it'll start becoming a mind game. You'll start falling into some pretty bad habits.
5 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Comes set, now the pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And there goes Reyes. A pitch out. The throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
If you're not an absolute speed merchant on the bases, if the pitcher slide steps, he's got a much better chance of throwing you out. The defense sniffed it out right there. The slide step worked. Great throw to second base, and he's gone.
Here now the 2-2. Full count. 3-2. Jose Bautista would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 3-2 pitch. Now a slider here, but this will miss off the plate away, and it's ball 4.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. He gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
Jason Garcia is going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the 4th inning. First pitch coming. Jose Bautista is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. On the way. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
Hitters count 2-0. And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
Bautista waits on the 2-1. Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
And they know full well the threat that this guy poses. So even down 3-1, I can't imagine he's going to get anything that he can drive right here.
Now the 3-1 home. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And that one's out of here. What another nickel in the merry-go-round. This one is getting ugly. So a 2-run shot to left center, the 248th of his career, as this lead swells to 7-0.
Well, they went to the bullpen to get that right-handed reliever, hoping that would give them the right-on-right advantage. Well, guess again. He gets a pitch out over the plate, and he turns that thing right around. That was no cheapie either.
Edwin Encarnacion now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Now that last home run, estimated at a distance of 421 feet. And the off-speed pitch is taken here, a ball and a strike. 1-1 now to Encarnacion. And that's taken for a cold strike two.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Low with the fastball that time. 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2-2. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. 2 out, nobody on. The 2-2 one more time. Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Jays strike for a couple as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Blue Jays 7 and the Orioles nothing. Manny Machado will lead things off here with his guys down 7 in the early going. Steve Lyons, how do you come back from a deficit like that?
Well, I think slowly. I mean, yeah, ideally a 10-run inning would be great, but you've got time on your side. You don't need to try to get it all back at once. Just pack away. A couple runs here, a couple runs there. Get yourself into slam range. That's 4 runs down.
And the catch is made, 1 away.
And, you know, it's pretty safe to say that anytime you give a guy 7 runs of support here in the first half of a ball game, he's probably going to be okay out there. And he gets the first out of this inning here.
Delman Young will stand in. A base hit his first time around.
Here we go.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Young waiting on the 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. The pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And it's a foul ball. Here's the 2-2 offering. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
And you know what? That's not a big breaking ball coming up high and tight. That's going to get your attention a little.
And he misses ball 4.
That's an easy take right there on the 3-2 pitch. Not all that inviting at all. You want to at least make the guy think about hacking up there. Instead, now he's on with 1 away.
Caleb Joseph checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Here's a ground ball to first. On a nice diving effort there as he's able to get to the bag first for the second out.
This is always a tough throw here for a first baseman coming off the bag. You got to make sure that you don't just throw the ball right into the runner's back heading down to second base. Here he takes just a little extra time to make sure that he makes a good throw. And they're going to settle for just 1 at second.
2 out with the man at first. From the stretch. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Straight paint at 94 miles an hour. Not a lot of movement.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Orioles lead one. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Russell Martin will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. 1-0 pitch now. Now this is swung on and sent out to Jones in center field. And he's got it for the first out.
You know, that's the thing with throwing a fastball as hard as he does. It makes fly balls travel that much farther off the bat. And this thing gets out there a long ways before it finally gets tracked down.
Justin Smoke is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
And this is going to be a foul ball. 7 runs, 10 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. The next 0-2. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away. Dalton Pompey will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. Hard hit towards center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays go down in order, but they're still in control, 7-0. Everett Cabrera will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Grounded foul off to the right. Now here it comes. Just a touch outside, 1-2.
And that's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. That couldn't have been an easy take.
Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2.
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out to straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and they're now on the board, though still well behind. Alejandro De Aza will try things again. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips.
Alejandro De Aza.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Boy, he goes right back to that same pitch that he just gave up a home run on. Put it in another dangerous location, too. Lucky he got away with that one.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And the pitch. And they'll try to go away with this one, but it misses as well, and it's to 2-1 now.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. The 2-2 coming. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Adam Jones will dig in here. He had the starting assignment in center field in last season's American League All-Star team. Now the first pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting toward the third base dugout. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. And Jones takes this one for a ball, 1-1.
And these guys already have one home run here in the inning, and now you get to the real power guys here. So you need to be careful.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. You get the sense he's starting to nibble a bit at the corners here, and that's something he wasn't doing earlier.
Yeah, and he sort of backed off the throttle a little bit, too. I'm wondering if that home run ball might have changed his approach just a little bit.
Pilar comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. Chris Davis will stand in now. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. Here's the first offering. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Here's the pitch. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Yeah, he started to go up the ladder there, but then he realized in time that he wasn't going to get there.
Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. Here comes the 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Donaldson is going to put this one away on the dirt in front of the dugout, and that ends the inning. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Devin Travis will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Come on, Orioles! Let's go! Here we go, guys!
First offering on the way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Pitch on the way. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
Hey, you crazy, Blue!
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Into the seats, and it's gone. A solo shot here to left, as this is now a 7-run ball game. And that, folks, is his first home run in the big leagues. It's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Yeah, you're right, Matt. I remember mine. I hit it in my first at-bat of the 1992 season against the San Diego Padres. It's hard to describe exactly what you feel as you round the bases, but as you can imagine, it's pretty awesome. Hopefully he can get that ball back soon so it can go in his trophy room.
Kevin Pillar will stand in now following the home run. And you wonder if that losing streak is about to go by the wayside.
Well, they're not home yet, but certainly this has been a much better performance than we've seen out of them for a while now. So all signs seem to be pointing to a potential victory.
But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
Wow, that's dangerously close to being back-to-back home runs.
This ball just didn't have enough carry to it, so winds up being a warning track out.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Now the 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Right back inside with a fastball. This time he got the call.
And he can't get off a good swing there as this is on the ground to first base. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are two away now.
The batter, number 20, third base.
Josh Donaldson will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. Out in front as he grounds this one to short. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Jays add one more on the solo home run. Bottom of the sixth coming up. It's the Blue Jays 8 and the Orioles 1. Steve Pearce will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out 0 for 2 thus far. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Oh, and he misses it. Around second. He'll try for third.
I'm not sure if this will wind up being a triple. It really should be a three-base error. I mean, here it is. He was there in plenty of time. He just winds up with a handful of air. And they are going to hit him with an E. It's well-deserved.
Manny Machado will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. Here comes the Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. Liam Hendricks is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season. Manny Machado is at the plate as he looks at ball one.
That's his strength. He wants to try and come in and jam you, so you've got to be ready to try and turn on something.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Here comes the 2-0. Now a swing, and he popped him up. And no ordinary pop-up at that. This is way up there. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Delman Young will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Now here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
And now this is where you can be just a little bit more selective as a pitcher. You're looking for the strikeout. You certainly don't have to.
And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
You talk about hitting it where it's pitched. This pitch is away, so he just punches it to right field. Nice, controlled swing. That'll score that runner from third easily. That's a great at-bat.
Stepping in now, Caleb Joseph, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. He waits, now the pitch. A little bit off the outside, it's 1-2.
Got to be careful here with a run in already. You don't want to let one get away from you and lose the possibility of a double play.
Inside for a ball, so he misses with 2 straight here, and it's back to 2-2. Fouled off into the seats behind first. The 2-2. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Another 2-2 offering. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
You want to talk about throwing a fastball in a guy's kitchen? He came in, sat down, had a cup of coffee with him. You aren't going to tie a guy up any better than that.
Jonathan Scope is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. That's inside. 2-0.
A much better approach here at the plate so far. He's not working from behind in the count like he has his first few at-bats.
And sorry to interrupt, but the play has been made for the 3rd out. Inning over. So 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 man left on base. We're through 6 full. Toronto leads this one 8-2. Back here on the show. 7th inning coming up with the Jays out in front as we give you a look at our game summary to this point. Tommy Hunter will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. And they start him out away with a called strike. Here it comes. Now a little tapper here up the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss, and the dangerous Bautista is set down on strike for the first out. So 1 gone in the inning for Edwin Encarnacion. Here's the first offering. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now here's the pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Now the pitch. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away. Russell Martin will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Swung right over the top of that one as this is a little dribbler out in front of the mound. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. But no matter, they lead it 8-2. Everett Cabrera will dig in. A home run his last time.
Everett Cabrera.
Collison will come on defensively now as he takes over at second. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. Pompey is under it to tuck this one away, and it's a 1-pitch out to begin the home half of the 7th.
Up next for the Orioles,
Alejandro De Aza will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through. Just got a piece of the fastball that time as it's chopped foul at the plate for strike 1. Open stance by De Aza. Here's the pitch. And that's cut on and missed by De Aza as he's in a quick 0-2 hole now. The pitch. He can't get him to bite this time. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it. 2-2.
He's hoping to just run that heater by him. So he's ramped up the velocity here in the last 2 pitches.
And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Adam Jones will stand in. He flew out his last time up. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Now here it comes. A ball hit hard to the left side. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Still 8-2. Justin Smoke will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
First baseman.
First pitch coming.
Smoke.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. This man out for his 2nd inning of work, and why not? He set him down 1-2-3 the last time around.
Right, and with 2 strikeouts mixed in there as well. Just let him keep going.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Moving closer towards our conclusion now. 8-2 the count in this one, as our line score will give you a look at how we got to this point in the contest. Dalton Pompey is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. Throwing a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. 1-1 on the way. Cutter misses, and it's 3-1. Check that, 2-1. Here's the pitch. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Steve Tollison will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th. Now here's the first pitch. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
You can hit the low fastball, but you're not going to hit that one up there. You can just forget about it. You've got to make him bring that thing down.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Here it comes. On a hole now as he swings and misses at a pitch in the dirt, and it's 1-2 now.
That is not good.
Reaches out for 1 and hits it on the ground to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Blue Jays 8 and the Orioles 2. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Colt Hines will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Chris Davis will be the batter. In there, 0-1. So to get the matchup they wanted here, lefty on lefty, but it's worth noting there are 2 right-handers to follow.
And you've got a right-hander going in the bullpen as we speak, so this could be a 1-batter outing.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
Now the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. Steve Pierce will be the batter. He reached on an error and later scored his last time. Todd Redmond will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Steve Pierce will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. Now the 1-1. Ground ball to second. This could be two. Reyes on to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
And you know what? You just can't ask for much more than this coming out of the bullpen. That's exactly why they turn to him. They get the good matchup, and he comes in and delivers a double play ball to take away some of the pressure.
Manny Machado will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Now he'll step off and rethink this. And here's the first pitch. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball. 1-0. Perhaps exasperation would be the watchword in that first base dugout.
Yeah, and you know, it feels like it's been that way all night for him.
And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. Still 8-2. Kevin Pillar will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
Now the 1-0 pitch. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Here comes the 1-1. Here's a fly ball now lifted in the air out to right. And he can't track it down. A base hit.
Shortstop number 7, Jose Reyes.
Jose Reyes will stride in. Grounded out his last time through. First pitch to him. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Cabrera for 1. Back to Davis, and they turn the double play.
I think this one falls into the category of tailor-made. Here you go. 1, 2 hops to second, the feed to the bag, and a 4-6-3 double play. That's as easy as it comes.
Josh Donaldson is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. 1-0 home. Now a ball swung on and hit to Davis over at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9, due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Blue Jays 8 and the Orioles 2. Now the first pitch. Delman Young is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. 1-1 pitch on the way. 1-1 pitch and a good sinker there, but he can't find the zone. 2-1. Now here's the pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. Here's the 2-2 home. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Caleb Joseph will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. Donaldson is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9. Jonathan Scope will step in, a ground-out victim his last time. And this is hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
And you know what? I don't care who you're playing. You know, it's never easy to go out on the road and win any game. So that was a great effort by them in every phase of the game.
And the Jays were led on the offensive side of the scorecard by this man, Jose Bautista. Take a snapshot of that. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end this really could have been anybody's award, but what the heck? Let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's as deserving as anybody.
So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter @MLB The Show. The Blue Jays come out on top 8-2. Good night from Baltimore.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays. 8 runs on 12 hits. 1 error. They left 3 men on base. For the Orioles, 2 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is Jake Arrieta. His record is now 1-0. Toss goes to Bud Norris. He falls to 4. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 19 minutes. A reminder that Metro subway trains are available at the Lexington Market or Charles Center subway station. MTA Light Rail service will provide extra trains on the Penn Camden Shuttle and can be picked up just outside the ballpark at the Camden Yards Light Rail station.
La música de Harry Fraud.
great day for baseball in Baltimore. It's the Blue Jays and the Orioles. Next. It's been the home of the Orioles since 1991, and there's a good look at beautiful Oriole Park here in Baltimore. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Blue Jays and the Baltimore Orioles. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here for this AL East matchup. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Eric, let's give the folks at home a look at what's happened in the first 2 games of the series.
Yeah, it's been an entertaining series to watch so far. Crowds, they have been very energetic, and I think we're looking at another good ball game here in the finale.
All right, EK, we'll get to Steve in a moment, but first, let's bring in a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Toronto Blue Jays, as their order will read like this. They'll match up against a guy who's made great strides the last few years, the 6'5" right-hander Chris Tillman. Quickly a look now at the defensive alignment they'll face in this one. First pitch forthcoming as Jose Reyes is set to go.
Leading off the afternoon for Toronto, shortstop, Jose Reyes.
Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Well, these Orioles entering play today, Eric Karros, been a middling start to the season as they come in 2-3 over their first 5.
And after the loss last time out, that sets up a rubber match here in the finale, so I'm expecting this to be the best game of the 3.
Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Ready now on 1-1. And this is on the ground toward the hole. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
That's a tough way to start a ball game on the mound. He makes a good pitch, gets himself a ground ball, but it's in a spot where they can't make a play on it.
Dalton Pompey will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. First offering on the way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
Pause, now the pitch. Sure enough, there goes Reyes. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's the pitch. Fouled back. Another 0-2 coming. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. And boy, what a battle brewing here as he fouls yet another pitch into the seats. Still stuck on 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
And you know what that is right there? That's life in the show, bud. Once teams around the league figure out the book on how to get you out, it can be a real tough adjustment to play at this level.
Now the first pitch. Jose Bautista is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
Here he comes on 2-1. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Yeah, when that's upstairs like that, that's a pitch you gotta leave alone and make him bring something down.
Here comes a 2-2. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Just underway in Baltimore. The 2-2 one more time. And he reaches for one but can't find it. And he's down on strikes for the final out. Down in order go the Blue Jays. Jays 0, O's coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Everett Cabrera will step in for the first time, and as you can see, not the fastest of starts for him this first week of the season. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. And Eric, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, been a middling start to the season as they come in 2-3 over their first 5.
Yeah, and you look back to that last game, you'll take production like that anytime you can get it. It makes a starter's life easier. Heck, it makes your whole staff breathe easier.
Pitch on the way. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Batting second, designated hitter
Alejandro De Aza will stand in. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Open stance by De Aza. Here's the pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
And that's a pitch you have to lay off right there. That tight slider busting down and out of the zone, all that can do is tie you up.
But right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
That's the hardest hit ball he's had all series, and he's still looking for that first hit, but it didn't work out for him here.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Difficult to lay off, but he did it.
2-2 now with 2 gone here in the home half of the first.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where He doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
Stays alive here as this is fouled off to the right. Now another 2-2. Out of play. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Another 2-2 offering. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. And Jones is going to have himself a base hit.
Yeah, just a nice job of hitting that time. You can see he's got a strong top hand there. He just hooks this one into the hole for a 2-out single.
Chris Davis will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
That 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
Steve Pierce stand in trying to make it 3 straight 2-out hits as he's got a runner in scoring position at second with still 2 away. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Orioles strand a couple. We've played an inning. No score. Edwin Encarnacion leads things off now in the top half of the second.
First baseman number 10.
Here's the first offering. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start in that bat, especially your first time up.
I agree. Give me a nice, easy one in the dirt that I can take so I can really get ahead in that count early.
Good tailing action there. It's 1-1. The 1-1. In there, 1-2 now.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
The 1-2. This is offered at in the dirt for strike 3. Just needs to make that easy throw to first. And he's safe at first, so he's aboard on the drop third strike. So not the start to the inning he was looking for as he got the strikeout, but the runner reaches anyway. Josh Donaldson will get his first opportunity here. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. First pitch coming. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. He's set, now the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. But fortunately here, no advance. Now the 1-1 pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Nobody out, runner on first. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Here he comes on 2-2. Oh, and he rips this one to first. Base hit.
Let's watch this swing in show motion. You're going to see this pitch just tie him up in knots, but somehow he's able to fist it all the way out to right field.
Into the box, Deoner Navarro batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1.
Now with 2 on, nobody out, you got to be thinking strikeout double play out there on the mound. One or the other is what you really need.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a third time.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2. And you figure to see that change up more and more as this day progresses.
And the first time through the lineup, you want these guys to know that you've got this pitch in your arsenal. Sometimes pitchers want to hold on to pitches and not show everything right away, but here, you want these guys to be thinking, I know he's got that changeup, so I'd better not sit on the fastball too often.
Back to Davis, and they turn the double play.
First and second, nobody out. You think you're in a great position to do some damage here in this inning. And then, the one thing that you could not have is the double play, and that's exactly what you get.
Out in front here is Martin as this one winds up finding the seats in left. Foul. The 0-1 home to Martin. And here's a ball hit in the air. Pierce is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. One left for Toronto. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now here's the first pitch. Manny Machado is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
Well, this is a spot where it helps to have a two-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Well, a good swing there by Machado, but he pulls this one foul down the line and out of play. Here comes a 1-2. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. One away. Delman Young will stand in. A couple of hits in that ball game last night. Now the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Here it comes. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call him that two-seamer running in.
And a bouncing ball, foul. Bottom of the second here with no score. Here's another 1-2. Now a swing and another chance at third. On to first, and Delman is retired here for the second out of the inning. Caleb Joseph will dig in now. And he's got to be wondering when his bat's going to make the trip north from spring training, as he has really struggled in the early going. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Swing and a hard hit grounder down the line, but a foul ball. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Here's the 1-2. A ball hit softly on the line to third, but an easy play over at third, and that'll be that. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. We'll move to the third with no score. Steve Tollison ready to go here as we begin the third.
Left fielder.
First pitch coming.
Tollison.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And now a pitch on the way. Oh, he can't hold on there as he swings and misses on a pitch in the dirt, and he's down 0-2 now.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Right over the top here with the 4-seam fastball. Good drive through the release. Just threw it right by him at the letters.
Into the box now, Devin Travis. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Now the pitch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. The 1-1 home. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Now the pitch. Hard hit down the line. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. Jose Reyes will dig in here. He singled to open up the ball game. Now here's the first pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Here's the pitch. Fouled straight back. The pitch. And now a rocket into right field. Really squared that one up perfectly. It's a base hit.
Well, he'd had some high-stress innings here so far. It was looking like he turned a corner and was on his way to a much-needed 1-2-3, but he's going to have to get in the stretch here after all.
Here's the first pitch to him. Dalton Pompey is at the plate as he watches ball 1. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
2-0 now. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal at all.
A check on first by Tillman, just keeping him close. Now the 2-0. Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. A 2-1 offering. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short, and that's through for a base hit.
Yeah, sometimes after 2 outs, you can let your guard down out there on the mound. But all of a sudden, back-to-back hits have given him a bit of a wake-up call here.
First pitch to him. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Oh, and trouble lurking now. He's got it to 2-0. Does he dare go fastball here 2-0?
I think he's got to.
Here's the 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Wow, you got to think he got away with one right there. If you're a pitcher and you're pitching to this guy, you cannot live in that location.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw on to first is in time, and the Toronto rally goes for naught as the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. More coming up from Baltimore after this. Jonathan Scope will stand in hoping to turn things around from the loss last night. He was 0 for 4 in that ball game. Now he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. And the pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Everett Cabrera will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Now here's the pitch. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1.
Real good lateral movement on that two-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing.
Encarnacion takes this over himself to record the putout.
Yeah, both these two starters are matching each other in the early innings, stride for stride. He's an out away now from a 1-2-3 bottom of the third.
Alejandro De Aza will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. In there at the letters 0-1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
1-1 on the way. Chopper, foul. One, two. Swing and a high chopper to short. Right there is Reyes. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Edwin Encarnacion will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
First baseman.
Here's the first offering.
Edwin Encarnacion.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the fourth inning. 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth. Josh Donaldson will dig in now. Named the starter at third base for last season's American League All-Star squad. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Here it comes. Big swing and a miss at the changeup. A ball and a strike.
Yeah, it's so hard to stay back against a guy like this. Unless you guess right, that thing's just so slow that it's almost impossible to keep from getting out on your front foot.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing, and here's another chance down there at third. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. Leonard Navarro will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. First pitch on the way. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Tillman ready with a 1-2. Here's a ground ball to first. A stab, and he's got it. He'll flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Nothing across here this half. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. And we are tied 0-0. Adam Jones will dig in here. He had the starting assignment in center field in last season's American League All-Star team. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. A leap at the wall, but forget it, it's gone. A home run. A solo shot here for Adam Jones. As the O's are on the board first, it's 1-0. Now the pitch. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
And on 0-2, I'd be shocked to see another fastball in the strike zone.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
That's the way you want to see guys respond after giving up a home run. You know, some guys, they go into a shell, they hang their head. Some guys get a little gun shy, they start to nibble at the corners. This guy, he gets teed off. He comes right after the next guy in the lineup. If I'm a pitching coach, that's what I want to see.
Here's Steve Pearce now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Pitch on the way. this is past the mound and into center field for a base hit. Manny Machado will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. And that's in there for strike 1.
Yeah, showing no fear there. He put the pitch right at the letters away, but that guy didn't want any part of it.
And this is swung on and bounced on the ground to third. The throw pulls him off the bag. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Well, trouble's here at third base. He comes up with this thing cleanly, but just doesn't lock in on his target. That'll be an E5.
Stepping in now, Delman Young, as this is popped foul behind the plate at strike 1. He's ready now. The pitch. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away. Caleb Joseph will stand in. A line victim his first time. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. He's ready. Now the pitch. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Now the pressure will really start to mount out there. That strike zone's going to feel like it's the size of a soup can right now.
Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
And at the very least, that's what he's up there hoping to do. And that's hit the ball in the air somewhere. So nice job to pick up that runner from third. Although the other 2 runners have to stay put now with 2 away.
Jonathan Scope is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. 3-0 now. The alarm bells are ringing now.
They're getting louder and louder, too.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Everett Cabrera will get a chance here in one of the bigger spots in the ball game thus far. Bases loaded now with 2 away. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. We played 4 full. It's the Orioles 2, the Jays nothing. Russell Martin will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th. And he'll try and crowd him there with a fastball to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
He did not like that one bit. You know, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first down. Steve Tollison will try it again, set down on strikes his first time. First pitch coming. And this is fouled back and out of play. And now a pitch on the way. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. The pitch. Cabrera there for this one is short. On to first, and there were 2 down. Devin Travis will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First offering on the way. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side, but a foul ball. 1-1. Now the 1-1. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Now the 1-2. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Again, a 1-2. And a swing and a miss as all he could do was reach out in vain for that one, and the side is retired. Alejandro De Aza will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th. Now here's the pitch.
Alejandro De Aza.
And this is hit well towards the hole. He's got it well into right field. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out. Adam Jones will dig in. A home run his last time. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Here's the pitch. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
And there's the first strike, 2-1.
Yeah, you don't see 2-0 changeups too often, but if you know a good hitter's going to be sitting fastball, don't give him what he wants.
Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Chris Davis will stand in now. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. Here's a swing, and oh man! Way out of here! Solo home run for Chris Davis. And the Orioles have now taken a 3-0 lead. Steve Pierce will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Now the first pitch.
That's a strike.
Called strike at the letters, 0-1.
Boy, he goes right back to that same pitch that he just gave up a home run on. Put it in another dangerous location, too. Lucky he got away with that one.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Now here's the pitch. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Well, here's a pitch that just definitely gets away from him. Pretty sure you're not going to try to hit a guy on an 0-2 count with 2 outs. But hey, this is new life for these guys, and you got to find a way to make this one work out for you.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Orioles get a run thanks to the familiar home run swing of Chris Davis. Through 5 innings, it's now 3-0 Baltimore. Jose Reyes will get us going for the Jays here as they start their half of the 6th. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. Here's a 1-0. Now here's a fastball up that he sends in the air out to fairly deep center field. And there to put this one away is Jones, and that's out number 1. Dalton Pompey will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. And a high strike there, 0-1. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
A good job here. Stays inside the ball well, doesn't roll over, and
Just one game.
And if he does, make him do it out to right field. I wouldn't give him anything he can pull.
And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment.
Pick him off first, Dave.
1-1 pitch on the way. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. No runs, 5 hits. 1 error thus far for Toronto. The right-hander deals on 1 and 2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. So he can't make contact there on strike 3, but meanwhile the runner on first takes second here with 2 men away. And here's the first pitch. Edwin Encarnacion stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. He's set. Now the pitch. Fastball way outside, and that's trouble. And the recovery's not going to be in time at third, and that should be ruled a wild pitch.
With 2 outs already, this isn't the end of the world from a defensive perspective, but now at least you bring in the possibility of an infield single, a booted grounder, or even another wild pitch, bringing that run home.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Green light here on 3-0.
Yeah, I want my run producer swinging the bat. It's my number 7 hitter. Probably not.
Now the 3-0 pitch. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Now the 3-1 home. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
I almost got him to go around there. The question will be, did he break the plane? Show motion says that's awfully close. I don't know if you can definitely say either way, but he's going to take first base regardless.
Josh Donaldson will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming.
Sorry to interrupt, but the play has been made for the third out. Inning over. Blue Jays leave a pair. Still down 3-0. Delman Young will stand in here to get things started in the Baltimore 6th. Marco Estrada will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the 6th. Delman Young will stand in here to get things started in the Baltimore 6th.
Leading off for the Orioles.
Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1.
I need to see that again because it looked like he flat missed that call behind the plate.
The 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Here comes the 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Now the pitch. And this is lined foul over the Orioles dugout. Here's the 2-2 offering. Swing and an easy one for the first baseman. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out. Caleb Joseph will stand in. He drove in a run with a sac fly his last time. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Good changeup, and it's 0-2. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Another 0-2 home. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Jonathan Scope will stand in. Base on balls his last time. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Pitch on the way. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. And now a pitch on the way. Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop third strike. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Deonder Navarro will stand in here to start the 7th in a game that's been sailing along to this point. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Cabrera there for this one is short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Russell Martin will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. First pitch coming. Hammered the other way to deep right field. And say goodbye to that one. Into the seats in right for a home run. A solo shot for Russell Martin. And the Blue Jays are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Steve Tollison comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The next pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Here's the 1-1. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2. Here comes the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Here now the 2-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Here's another 2-2. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
Oh, he's definitely had his way with the bottom of the lineup so far. They've got only 1 hit against him combined, and he sets another man down on strikes right here.
Now here's the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Jays get one back on the solo home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Orioles 3 and the Blue Jays 1.
The shortstop, Everett Cabrera.
Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Alejandro De Aza will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Open stance by De Aza. Here's the pitch. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Now here it comes. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. Throwing a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. 2 gone in the inning now. Here's Adam Jones. Here's the first offering. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Here it comes. And Jones takes this one for a ball. 1-1. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
And that's not a bad spot. Just go ahead and stay out there. Don't come down the middle because we know he can hurt you.
Fouled back. 2-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles, and it's still 3-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Jose Reyes is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
And the 8th inning begins with a flyout, quickly 1 away. Dalton Pompey will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. First pitch coming. Fastball in there for a called strike. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3. Now here's the pitch. Grounded foul toward the third base dugout. Now here's the pitch. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ballgame. Jose Bautista will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ballgame.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Too high with the fastball here. It's 1-0. The 1-0. Just missing here, 2-0.
Now he's going to get a visit from his catcher just to make sure he's all right. But this might actually be more of a stall tactic here. I mean, his pitch count is starting to get up there, so this might just be to buy a little time for that bullpen.
3-0 now to Bautista. And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the 2nd walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work. Edwin Encarnacion will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. Now the first pitch. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of zone for ball that misses for a ball.
It doesn't take a trained eye to tell you. He's starting to wear down a bit out there on the mound.
So 1-1. There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. The 1-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Chris Davis will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
Under this is Pompey, and he's got it for the first out. Steve Pierce will get another shot, hit by a pitch his last time. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
This is a pretty simple play for a catcher right here. It's a nice pitch, and it looks like he might have chopped it right down off a home plate. You can see the catcher get out of his crouch, take it on one big hop, and then just make the good, strong throw to first to get him easily.
Machado now on 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Bautista is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles as the lead remains 3-1. Zach Britton is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth. Josh Donaldson will stride in, grounded out his last time through. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Donaldson awaiting the 1-0. Another fastball. This one he gets by him. It's 1-1.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
And here's where you don't need to be an RBI guy. You don't need to be a home run guy. You have to be a leadoff guy. Just get on base somehow to give that tying run on deck a shot.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. DeYonder Navarro will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. Here's the first pitch to him. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Boy, no messing around here in this 9th inning.
And that's a closer's mentality. They're not usually the best at setting guys up. They're going to come right at you with their best pitching. That's usually a fastball.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Russell Martin will stand in as their last chance now. Now here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly. Steve Tollison will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
Danny Valencia will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. And now the wheels spin in that first base dugout.
Oh, that man right there has got to be sweating bullets. Hard to say I blame him at all.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
And, you know, this is a spot where you just have to make him bring the ball down. It's very difficult to do anything positive when it's up that high.
And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Here's the lefty's offering on 1 and 2. Pulled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. And now this crowd, estimated at around 26,000 fans, comes to their feet. Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
And this is a situation now on the mound where you can't worry about how you got into it. You've got to worry about how you're going to get out of it. And he's got some work to do now to protect this lead.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
They're definitely making him work out there. He came in trying to shut the door, and he has not had an easy time of it.
1-0. A good tailing fastball for a strike. 1-1. For 1-1. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. Big pitch here, 1 and 2. Swung right over the top of that one as this is a little dribbler out in front of the mound. Throw on to first, and the Orioles have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
And a good job here to come in and finish this one off. And in doing so, he's going to pick up his first save of the year.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up turning things over to his bullpen in the 9th, but still, 8 strong innings for him. He was hitting his spots all game long.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Orioles win this one 3-1.
Just when